When buying a home, you already have to pay the mortgage, the interest, home insurance, and several other fees. Is flood insurance in Huntington really necessary? The short answer, maybe. That is, of course, unless you purchase the house without a mortgage or with cash. But that isn't feasible for most of us. To protect the interest of a lender on a specific piece of property, they will require that flood insurance be carried out on said property if it's in a high-risk area. Floods occur naturally and can happen just about anywhere. They don't even have to be next to a body of water. Heavy rains, poor drainage, and even construction can have an impact on flooding in the area. However, there is a useful tool online to help you understand if an area is at risk for flooding. FEMA maintains and updates their data and displays it on flood maps. I'm going to leave a link in the description for the West Virginia flood map for you to explore. When studying the map, you can click on an area and then it will notify you if it is a high-risk floodplain or if it's just a hazardous area. You'll notice a shaded red area on the map, and that is the portion that is in the 100-year floodplain. That signifies that the chances of a river or stream filling up this area is 1 in 100, a 1% chance per year that this could happen. Now, this data is going to change all the time due to erosion and other factors that change the geography of the area, for better or for worse. A situation that may arise is that the flood map actually shows that a property is in a hazardous area when you might not agree. This could have happened because of an error from data, or perhaps there's been some structural improvement to prevent flooding. If this is the case, you can actually submit an application to FEMA to have them change the flood zone designation. If approved, a homeowner may no longer be required to hold flood insurance on the property. In Huntington, there's already a few measures to help prevent disaster. You will notice flood walls at the Harris Riverfront Park, which is right behind Pullman Square, or you'll notice flood walls in Guyandotte, which is close to the Proctorville Bridge. Once water levels rise too high, they will block them off to help prevent water from seeping further into the city. More to do with heavy rains than water levels rising too high, Huntington has actually announced just a few months ago that they plan to put a $200 million plan into effect to upgrade their sewage and stormwater drainage systems. The overload from water on these 100-year-old systems is just too much to handle. An upgrade will be gladly welcomed. All in all, use the flood map as a reference in determining if you're going to need flood insurance or not. If you fall within the floodplain, your lender is going to require it. If you're still unsure, feel free to ask your lender if it's going to be required or not. I hope you find this information useful and not scary, as natural disasters can happen anywhere. I'm just glad we don't get tornadoes or earthquakes here. If you have any other questions or feel like I should have mentioned something else, leave that in the comments below. That's all for this video. I'll catch you in the next one.